I haven't said anything about anything. Oh, we're recording. Okay.
It's the Dean's Room where I see you and you see me. The Dean's Room where we spillin' all that tea. The Dean's Room where we talking all that goss. The Dean's Room, but you know that I'm the boss.
Yeah, and this episode was sponsored by Ohio National Showgirl, which is why we made the challenge, the Showgirls Challenge. Mm-hmm. So, Ohio National Showgirl Pageantry is this awesome pageant system in which you really get to showcase all of that showgirl culture that that we spoke about, and it really is just a beautiful system. We had Indy Skies, which is our current reigning Ohio National Showgirl, as one of our main judges. So kudos to her, and also for doing such an amazing job with her reign, and just such a tall, beautiful
Very
bitch.
tall.
So shout out to Ohio National Showgirl. We love you so much. Thank you. Wow. Hola a todos. It is your favorite tia Ileana Perez, and you are watching The Dean's Room. Yes. In which we talk all the goss, we spill all the motherfucking tea about this week's episode of Drag Master Class. Duh. And today we have a very, very special guest, which is the gorgeousness, the statuesque, the oh-so lady in red. It is Lady Queef. How are you, Lady Queef?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. I am, sipping on this cocktail. Cheers, cheers. And it is our signature claw with some tajin. What do you think of it?
That's the one right there. She's good. She's very good.
She's good, isn't she? She does give you that little, what was it that I did last week? It gives you a little kick. It's like, It really gets you in the moment, especially depending on the flavor. I know you got the watermelon.
Yes, I was not expecting that. It's good.
It's really good. So for y'all at home, if you ever drink White Claw,
Write this down.
write this down. If you like White Claw, make sure you get some tajin to put into it, because it's going to change your life.
Absolutely.
I promise you. It's going to give you a little kick. It's going to give you a pep in your step.
I'm about to go pick some up right now.
Yeah. Go to your nearest... No, I'm just kidding. Pick up some special Ileana tajin. I'll do a mango tajin or a pomegranate tajin. Pomegranate tajin. That would be so good. Okay.
Absolutely.
Over here inventing shit,
Listen, sponsor us.
Hey, sponsor us.
We said tajin like 15 times, girl. Come on.
We got this. So, Queef. So how is life going since Drag Master? I mean, you competed on the first class.
I did.
And I've always loved you, but I love you even more since seeing you on your season. And it's so much love everywhere. So much love everywhere. So since Drag Master, how has life been?
Life has been busy. It has been booking after booking. What did Lady Gaga say? Another club. Subway. We don't have subways in Columbus. The Bus. Another club.
Coda.
McDonald's. Another club. It's just... But yeah, drag has been amazing. I've done so many Pride shows. I've done so many shows in general. I have my own show coming up called Sinful Saturdays at Bossy Girls. Every other Saturday, starting August 20th, you'll see me hosting with 3 other performers in the city. Cast is diverse, and we bring it every time, so...
That is so exciting. So, honestly, you are such a funny person in general, just naturally funny. And people that know Queef know this about her. The bitch is funny, just hilarious naturally, and gorgeous, too.
I do what I can.
So, listen, the fact that you have your own show, Sinful Saturdays, that's just...
I'm really excited. It's
I'm
my first
excited for
show.
you. Yes.
I'm really nervous, but It's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be great. I fully believe in you, and I have the confidence that you are going to be doing great. So
Thank you.
just keep it up. Keep that momentum up, bitch. Keep it going.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Don't stop. Believe.
I was gonna say which one. There's so many songs.
There's so many.
I thought we were gonna don't stop, make it pop, yeah, DJ throw speakers up.
So yes. So you were at District West this past Monday, right?
Mm-hmm, I was. I saw the whole thing.
You saw the whole thing.
Mm-hmm, she was there.
She was there. She made her appearance.
I performed too, but
that was the appearance. That was the appearance. It was a performance, not just going for fun. You know. Yeah. I mean, you would still go for fun, but
support. You gotta support. Exactly. It's the new class. I love everyone that's there, so yeah, I'm gonna be there as much as I can.
Good. Like, that makes me so happy. Seeing Class 1 go and support is just, you know, family. All the love out
the
there.
Babies. We gotta protect the
Yes,
babies.
we gotta protect the new ones, okay? The new kids on the block. Get it? New kids on the block. Don't read me.
No, I'm talking about me. For context, I was eliminated on the Snatch Game episode. So she is, in fact, not a comedy queen.
But you are funny, though.
Mm-hmm.
But as, you know what they say, when it comes to, like, being funny, it's like, I can be funny, but when it comes to having to prepare a funny thing...
Oh, yeah. No. I'm not the girl for that.
It's a little bit hard.
I literally decided I was going to do Larry the Cable Guy the day before, and then came up with... Because I was, like, tossing it around, but there was, like, multiple choices that I had.
Ooh, what were your choices?
Stop. Okay.
I want to know. Okay,
so...
See, this is, like, some specific... Like, some classified drag master tea here. Okay, so what were your choices?
Y'all can't tell anybody this, but... I was thinking about Snooki from Jersey Shore.
Yes.
And then I was also thinking about Doja Cat. But I have seen Snatch Game enough to know that it was probably going to be either Snooki or someone completely out of the box. So I was like, well, what's my family like? Country and redneck. What are some country and redneck things that I can mimic? Larry the Cable Guy. I grew up watching Larry the Cable Guy, of course. So he, like, always tells a story. He's always talking about his wife. And his jokes are so long. It's like...
Right.
He takes forever to get to the punchline, but the entire time that he's talking to you, he's making you laugh. Because he's just saying ridiculous shit the whole time. So, I was like, okay.
I would have loved to see your Snooki.
She almost was it.
I guess I should have. Can I get a taste?
No.
Listen,
no, I can't.
If y'all want to see Lady Queef do Snooki, please comment, like, whatever social media platform you're watching this on. Make sure you make noise, because if you want to see the Snooki that we would have seen, comment, and maybe we may just make it happen.
Maybe. I have to do my research again. Jersey Shore is not fresh on the brain anymore, but...
Oh my god, Jersey Shore, I remember that. So, this week's challenge was Showgirls, in which each team, so 3 teams, had to go ahead and create a performance that was inspired by the showgirl culture in Las Vegas, and honestly, pretty much around the world. I mean, the showgirl culture came from, you know, like, burlesque and that type of, like, peep shows and all of that. So it kind of, we have a lot to thank, you know, for.
Absolutely. All the glamorous, like, outfits that you see with all the big trains and, like, all the big headpieces and back pieces, all that stuff is inspired by showgirl culture. So, like, absolutely.
So it's definitely a culture, and most people, you know, will say, like, showgirl culture, what is that? It's like,
so you don't know your history.
Exactly, so you're uncultured.
Literally.
Bitch. So, showgirl culture, they had to put on a performance, and I was excited for this challenge because I wanted to see feathers. I wanted to see all the gags. I wanted to see all the little kicks, and, you know, I want to see all that stereotypical showgirl, but I wanted to see how each person would make it their own, or how each team would put a spin on it. And I was pleasantly surprised as well.
Yeah,
like, same. It was, you just never know what to expect with Drag Master.
Yeah.
So who were your favorites? Because first we had Maya.
Mm-hmm.
We had Team Maya, and
Team Maya.
That's your favorite. You're like Team Maya all the way.
I'm sorry, from the start to the end, they ate it up. All of them had individual moments. They were cohesive as a team. You could see that they were actually showgirls and like really tried to like embrace that. Mm-hmm. I loved every minute of it. I loved the acting. Loved all of it.
I believe what Team Maya did was that they used the movie Showgirls for their mix. And one of the things that I believe is hard to do in drag is lip syncing spoken word.
Yeah.
So I do commend Team Maya for being able to do spoken word, because that's not easy at all. I mean, there were a few slip ups. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, as always, there's always going to be something like that. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's spoken word. It's gonna be fucking hard. Yeah. It's hard. That's why I don't do it often.
I have never done it, actually.
You're like, yep, can't relate.
You heard it here first, bro.
That's when you know you're a good lip syncer.
Mm-hmm. That's like me with any Azalea Banks interview. Everything.
One, right now.
Hold on, wait. The one where she was at the Breakfast Club, and the Charlamagne the God was like, so yeah, the intern said you make music for the gays, and she was like, yeah, and? And what? Like, literally, that whole interview, I felt myself coursing through her veins when she was talking to them.
You're like, I am Azalea Banks.
Literally.
Snatch Game.
You're right. And she was another one that I was thinking about too. But the little people in my head were like, no.
Trauma. Okay, so Team Maya was first. They did kind of like a showgirls thing. And then they were coordinated with colors, which was cute. They did not have feathers, but they had tulle. I love tulle. So I was just like, okay, that sounds cute. I think tulle is so cute. Tulle it out.
Tulle it out.
Then we had Team Hunty, and their mix was more kind of like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? They were like, girl, last night you did this, blah, 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 blah. You were dancing to loosen up my buttons, all of that. And so what did you think of Team Hunty?
It was giving, have you ever seen Girls Trip?
Yeah.
That's what it was giving. It was giving...
it's a booty hole.
I liked it. There were some mishaps, but I liked it. I liked the energy from it. You can tell that they all had really good intentions going into it. I felt like choreography-wise, Joshua was there. Yep. She was the one that my eye kept going to.
Yep.
But yeah, I liked it.
I was going to say the same thing. I definitely think that Joshua was kind of in the moment there, and I could see Bariana, overthinking a little bit, as well as Hotel, and kind of just looking around, which happens. I mean, it is what it is, and that's the whole thing about this. It's like, it's probably the first time that they've had to do something like this, where it's drag. One, you have the pressure of the competition. Two, you have the pressure of having a choreography down within a week. Three, you have the pressure of looking cohesive together. Yeah. Right? And kind of building all of this, right? So it is a hard thing to do. Yeah. So I don't blame anything for, how things went out, because I think that everyone did honestly their best. And I had a great time watching everyone do it and push themselves for it. Now, I will say, though, that I would love to see a little bit more elevation in outfits. Obviously, I mean, when it comes to group challenges, you only have the week to make them. But yeah, so that was Team Hunty. What about Team Chad? They all came out and they did kind of like, this is what Vegas is. Like, they literally showed you what it's like to party in Vegas.
I mean, it felt like I was on the strip. Like, there was one thing happening, and then there was another thing happening. There was, like, so many different things happening in, like, a good way. Everyone was showing themselves and, like, who they were. And, like, this is how I perform. These are the outfits that we wear. Everything was shimmery. I liked it. It was cute.
Leota Tombs ended up using fire for their portion of the number. I mean, they swallowed that fire like it was nothing. Like, they just do it on a regular Monday day.
Yeah. I was definitely a little shook by that. I was like, oh, okay, word, bitch.
I was like, talk about heartburn. But
Well,
I mean, is there a specific type of fire that... Okay, is that a stupid question? Is there a specific type of fire that you would use?
there's probably not a specific type of fire, but there is probably like, I think there's like something you can coat your throat with.
Ooh.
So that it doesn't burn when you put it down there.
What?
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. It's real.
Okay, Leota,
I've
you're
never
gonna
did
have
that.
to answer some questions.
Yeah, I'm coming
Because
backstage and we're gonna talk about this.
we gonna talk because I wanna know some answers. Do you coat your throat?
The garden.
The garden. Yes, and they are moving to a new location.
They are.
I'm so excited for them to move to their new location. We don't have any details yet.
Yeah, they need to slide in my DMs and tell me before
Exactly.
they tell anybody else.
Yes, because I would love to go support, because we love the garden. Go support them. They are currently in the short north. So if you ever need anything, whether it's tight for drag entertainers, whether it's tights, makeup, or lashes, or just any cute outfits, heels, or whatever, or anything that for your sexual pleasure, you know.
They get a discount too if they're a
Yes,
performer.
they do give discounts for entertainers. So make sure to check out the garden.
But also, back to the...
Oh,
Rewind.
yeah, you're right,
Back
you're
to
right.
the-
Rewind.
to the
challenge. So
episode.
Leota Tombs ended up using fire, and they swallowed it, and I was just so excited to see that. And then Vintage Blue dropped into the splits
And held it.
and held it.
I was like, work. You did that.
You did what needed to be done.
Yes, very that. Very that.
So that was our challenge. I mean, what did you think overall of the Showgirls challenge?
I liked it. I honestly kind of liked it more than the first season's challenge. Because, like, we had girl groups, which was cute. But,
Yeah.
like, that was, like, a wide range.
Right.
But, like, Showgirl is something that is, like, so specific, yet
Yeah.
can be interpreted in so many different ways.
Uh-huh.
I felt like there was, like, a broad spectrum of things. I was into it. It was a good challenge.
Yes, it was, and that's what made me so excited for it. It's just it can go in so many ways, and what I thought was so funny was the fact that Team Maya was literally like, "Oh, bitch, you want Showgirls? I got you."
Team Maya, y'all
They
did
were
what
like,
needed to be done,
"Let me
babe.
literally give you the Showgirls movie," you know, and
Yeah.
it was
The different color costumes. There were a little bit of feathers, but
Right.
it was more so tulle. But I don't know. I lived. Saline surprised the hell out of me.
Yes,
Both
Saline.
last week and this week, Saline has been on the top of my list.
Yes,
Definitely one to watch, and I'm so proud of them.
Yes, they have been doing such a great job, which actually leads me into the runway. So our runway theme was Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. Woo. So when you mentioned Saline, that was one of the standouts for me for runway. I mean, Saline came out in a little dress, in a little French dress,
Yes.
just fringing along,
You know.
so cute. And then all of a sudden, bam, bam,
Listen,
bam.
I was
like,
so
"Ah!"
I was so into it. It was so fierce.
I was like, yes!
Saline gooped me, gagged me, threw me into the
Choked
wall,
me.
girl, ran me over with the car.
Like, just stepped over me, trampled me, like, in the scene from Lion King when the dad dies, like, that... Asian, they're coming for your gig.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, it was great. Saline did great, was one of my favorite runways. Who was one of your favorite runways?
Braylon Dwellings.
Oh, because it was her birthday!
It was her birthday.
Yes.
But also, that outfit that she had on, the bodysuit,
Uh-huh.
she made it.
Mm.
I was so gagged.
I did
was
not know
gagged.
that.
She made it. I loved the back piece she had, and the back of it was decorated as well.
Yep.
Like, oh, I don't know. It was so well thought out. It was so cute.
It
I loved
was
it.
good. It said "Happy Birthday, Bitch" on the back of it. Like,
because it was her birthday.
you see her just walking out in this sickening little bathing suit type of thing. Super cute, by the way, and body on point, face gorgeous, everything just gorgeous.
The boxes were.
And then bitch turns around and it says, "Happy B-Day, bitch."
the boxes
So,
were checked.
uh-huh. So I told everyone, I was like, you know what? Tell her, happy birthday, bitch.
Listen.
So that was definitely a standout. What about another standout for you? I was waiting, excuse me, for you to answer so I could stop drinking. But
Oh shit. No, jokes aside, I liked Maelstrom. I liked Maelstrom's performance in the challenge.
Ooh,
was
yes.
definitely like top tier. Absolutely. The runway, I liked it. It was cute. I felt like there could have been like a little bit more details to it.
Okay.
But I liked it. It was cohesive. It was thought out. It fit the quota.
It fit the quota.
It fit
Okay.
the quota. Who else did I like?
I liked Leota Tombs.
That runway, the shimmer.
Yes,
My
the
gosh.
rhinestone, like
yes. The headpiece.
the headpiece.
That headpiece was
So
fierce.
Leota actually divulged that it was their first time really rhinestoning anything, and the fact that they went so like into detail like that, I was like,
It was
yes.
cute.
And AJ even said that he was. I always call AJ he because I know AJ personally. Outside of drag, so I'm used to saying he for AJ. But AJ was like, I'm impressed. You touched my heart with your rhinestones. Of course, AJ. Jesus. So if you want to win over AJ, just wear rhinestones. That's why you got
Doesn't she have like a rhinestoning like?
Yes, yeah. So if you ever want any of your shit rhinestone, just make sure to let AJ know and let them know what you want as your project or whatever needs to be rhinestone, and then AJ will give you a prize for it, and then it'll be all nice and sparkly.
Well, this is new information for me.
Oh, but just so you know,
Yes.
because yeah, AJ has rhinestone on a lot of my stuff.
Word.
So that's how
fierce, I
AJ
love
was
that.
touched by Leota Tombs' runway. Now, who were some of your bottoms for the runway?
I was not a fan of Mo Chaos's runway.
Okay.
Only because I felt like there needed to be just more in the details of the outfit.
Okay. Keyword details. I always say details, details, details.
It, to me, was a bodysuit with fringe on it. You know, when you got people coming out with like all these intricate like rhinestone
Right.
placements and like
Props or
props
back
and-
pieces, which is pretty Vegas. It's
Yeah.
gaudy. You know, if you think of Vegas, you think of gaudy.
Mhm.
You think of busy and too much, right?
Very dramatic.
But I did like, though, that with Mo, even though it was fringe, that there still was an element of flair to it. Because
Yeah, they were sparkling the boots like house down. Like you just were glittering and glistening. I was into it.
when it comes to, like I said last week, when it comes to Drag Master, it's just details, 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 details.
And that's like something that I was told too when I was doing it. And like it got to the point where I was adding too many details because I was like over worried about it. But it's like you gotta
Yeah.
have a good mix. You gotta know like, okay, how can I build this up but still keep it cohesive and make it look presentable?
Exactly. Elevation.
Elevation.
That is the biggest thing. I mean, you fucking rhinestoned a dress that you made out of what's a shower curtain?
The shower curtain dress.
A shower curtain dress, and the bitch rhinestoned it. I mean, that's elevation right there, right? And it doesn't take much because it's a shower curtain. Go to a dollar store.
It was
get a shower
literally
curtain.
$1.
Yeah.
We got 2 of them. It was me and my partner. My partner and I actually made the majority of what I wore.
Yeah.
Or made alterations to something I already had. And I'm really proud of a lot of the runways we did because we were working miracles.
Listen.
Like,
So that was the runway.
mm-hmm.
And after the runway, we had, some performances and so on. And we were headed into critiques. But before critiques, we have our coach with the immunity pass go onto the stage and give the immunity pass to someone on their team.
It's almost as if that's what the immunity pass is for.
Gasp! Gasp! So, Hunty D. Monroe was that team, the Hunty team, or the Hunty Cunties, as she calls it. They won last week because Barry Hunter won. And they got an immunity pass. So, Hunty, I have Hunty come in onto the stage, even though that she was out of drag. It's okay, Hunty, you were fine. So Hunty goes on stage, and I have her provide an explanation as to why she gave the immunity pass to who she gave it to. And lo and behold, she gives the immunity pass to Hotel Onassis. I know, right?
Yeah, it's real crazy.
Like,
shocked.
I was...
Well,
Hotel Onassis received the immunity pass.
yes, so that means she didn't have to lip sync if she was going to be in the bottom.
Exactly. So, in the case that Hotel was going to be in the bottom, she would not have to lip sync.
Right.
So the immunity pass was given. And then we went on to critiques.
We did. Those critiques were definitely,
They were eventful.
they were critical.
They were...
You know?
That was a genuine laugh, you bitch. After critiques, like I first announced a team that was safe. After the immunity pass was given, we announced that Team Maya was safe. It was a very shocking moment to them as well as to the crowd. We did hear the audible gasp of the crowd.
A lot of us were gooped and gagged.
And you know that's we'll touch base on that. So then we gave our critiques to the top and the bottom teams, which were Team Hunty in the bottom, and then Team Chad in the top. We had our top and bottom teams, and I announced that the winner of the challenge after critiques was Leota Tombs. Yes!
Work.
Even Penny agrees.
Penny also agrees.
Penny also agrees. She was like, you know what? You right. You right.
Penny Perez.
Penny Perez.
Penny Perez is Team Leota Tombs.
Penny Perez is Team Leota Tombs. We're gonna pan over. Pan over.
She's a queen.
She's a queen.
We stand Penny.
We stand her. We sit her.
You're down.
You're down for a nap. Don't talk back. Excuse me. She does that thing, like whenever she sees anyone on the window or sees someone that she doesn't know, she does that. Because she wants to do a natural bark, and when she gets to the bark, she's like, I'm like, girl, what are you gonna do? So the winner was Leota Tombs. Yes! They ended up winning $100 cash, and their coach ended up winning $50 cash.
And it was deserved. Definitely my top 3 of the night.
It was great. It was great. And especially with that, like, the runway, even
the performance, though, like, eating the fire, absolutely.
Okay, the swallowing of the fire, like, it scares the hell out of me, and I just want to know more. I want to know more.
And, like, week 1, they did they were, like, on their back on the pit of needles.
Yes, because with the challenge of showing us who they are, like, they literally showed us who they are with their challenge. So,
definitely
Leota Tombs is one of our top contenders. Cheers to Leota Tombs.
Absolutely. A performer that Dragmaster has not seen before. I'm into it.
Or Columbus. I'm so into it.
To be honest, yeah.
So our bottom two, you know, since our bottom team was Hunty, we have to choose a bottom two. But Hunty had the immunity pass to give to Hotel Onassis, which automatically that meant that Bariana and Joshua Santelli had to lip sync for their lives.
Yes. It was sad. I love both of them a lot. Bariana is a good sis of mine. Josh is also a good sis of mine, so it's like...
I was a little, like... I was upset that, first of all, they were in that position.
Yeah, same.
Just in general.
Same.
I was upset that they were in that position because, one, Bariana and Joshua are two of, like... For me, they're, like, some of, like, the best up-and-coming artists, you know, here in Columbus that I really am just, like, so excited to see them here in the competition. And I mean, as everyone, but it's just, like, I know what y'all, you know, what y'all do, so I was just a little upset, like, why must we eliminate someone, you know? That's why I was so, like, bummed out, and then they didn't know their words.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
But alas, they did not know their words, and we had to come to a decision, and the judges and I decided, because the judges voted, then I voted as well. And it was pretty, you know, pretty much unanimous that Joshua Santelli was the winner. So I announced that Joshua was the winner by a tiny bit, because Joshua knew her words a little tiny bit more. So yeah, Joshua was the winner, and she was able to stay for another week, and unfortunately we had to say goodbye to Bariana.
Yeah.
That makes me so sad.
Yeah, that one hurt. It
hurts.
It's sad every time.
But you know, it has to happen. You know, it has to happen.
Yeah.
And as I said on Monday night, I said, I was like, it's sometimes we have to do what we have to do, and sometimes people live for it. People live for the drama of having to eliminate someone, you know?
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Bariana Grande had to go.
Yeah.
But I'm just so happy that Bariana got to show more of her, and she actually won the challenge.
Yeah.
She went from winning a challenge to going home the next week, but still, the bitch won. I mean, hello, that means that Bariana Grande is amazing.
She definitely had a spot in the competition. She was there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Definitely there for a reason. So, that was week 2.
Mm-hmm. Week 2.
Week 2! She is wrapped up like a little happy condom. Talking about condoms, make sure you use them, okay?
Actually, yeah. No, like for real. Like, make sure you know your status. Make sure you get tested regularly. Yes. And make sure you use condoms.
Make sure that you go to Out of the Closet in case you ever need to get tested for anything. AHF, which is the AIDS Healthcare Foundation, is currently there. They do have a pharmacy there in which they offer all these services. Inside of Out of the Closet, which is a thrift store in the Short North, which is close to the Garden. You have to support local, people.
You can literally see Out of the Closet from the Garden.
So. Literally. And you support local, okay? Support local. So that was episode 2. So overall, what did you think?
I've been enjoying it. There's so many stars in the cast, and I'm excited for people to learn. I'm excited for people to grow, become more confident. Because honestly, that's what the competition is for. Yeah, you want to win, and that's great. But like, learning about yourself, taking those critiques and applying them to ways that you see fit and how your world would take that critique. Like, just keep being yourself and just keep learning to grow.
Exactly.
It's all you can really do.
And that is one of the biggest things that about this competition was, you know, just promoting the growth and promoting just learning and trying new things and pushing yourself so far, and you know, obviously to your best ability, and you know, that's what matters. So, and I saw that with you, you know, even from one episode to when you left, like, you still grew. And then just seeing you now is just like, oh my God.
I mean, yeah, I'm prime case example. You don't need to win, girl. Just grow.
Literally,
Grow,
just go
more
ahead and grow.
confident, and practice your makeup.
Practice your makeup, practice your words.
Practice your words. It's okay to come up with choreography. You don't have to do it.
Exactly.
Just come up with it.
Yeah, because then eventually, and if you like, because I'm trying to learn more choreography. I mean, you're a dancer, you know, and it's like, I look up to you as a performer, to be honest.
Thank you.
Because it's like, you're such a fluid dancer where you're like, it's so natural, and I'm like, it's like, fuck you for being so perfect.
Yeah,
it's like, bitch, I hate you for being so perfect.
I've been dancing my whole life. Just naturally. I've never took a dance class professionally. I've like watched YouTube videos and took classes through YouTube because we didn't have money to actually pay for it. Or like I would watch like certain movies or certain music videos over and over again until I got it. And I don't know, I've just been dancing my whole life.
It shows, and honestly, like, you're one of my favorite performers because of the way that you dance. It's just so effortless, and I always tell stars, like, I just want to dance like Queef, okay? Like, I just want to be fluid. I want to be like the little and do like anything. So it's like I love you as a performer.
I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, before we go, I do have a little question for you.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
If you were to be stuck in an island for the rest of your life, which one of our coaches would you take with you?
Okay, can I give like contending points for each one and then just pick the one at the end?
Sure,
'Cause
yeah.
I have different reasons.
Yeah, okay.
So, like, I feel like I would take Maya with me because, like, well, okay, I shouldn't say I would take Maya with me because she's not who I'm choosing. If I were to take Maya with me, I feel like she would just be able to at least keep me, like, a solid company, you know? Or, like, I feel like she might know about, like, a thing or two about surviving.
Okay.
Just, like, a thing or two.
Just maybe a smidgen.
Just, like, a smidge, you know? How to, like, what berries to not eat. You
Okay,
know?
what berries to not...
There's that. You kind of need someone like that on your team.
What berries to not eat. That's important.
I feel like Hunty could just like serve face to the locals of the island, and we would just get whatever we wanted.
But what if it's
it's
a remote island, so there's nobody on the
there's
island?
nobody there. Then never mind. I wouldn't take them. I would actually take V-Master Chad because I don't know. He's just like strong. And, like,
Ooh, okay, Ziani.
No.
Yes. Okay, so you would. So who would he actually take then? So would he actually take?
I would actually take V-Master Chad just because I feel like he would be able to actually help me.
Okay.
On the island.
You gotta
like,
survive, right?
Right. Like we're gonna need to. Like,
at the end of the day,
we're gonna need to like build shit and like like you know.
You're like okay.
At the very least.
So yeah, so remote island, you would take V-Master Chad.
Yeah.
That's literally what I would do. Literally what I would do.
He would help me like build things and like carry things, and I feel like I don't know. He kind of knows how to cook.
Yeah, kind of knows how to cook. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
We'll find out, and then we'll report back. Well, Lady Queef, oh my gosh, this was so much fun.
Yes.
This was so much fun. Did you have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Yay! And hopefully we will have you back. We'll see.
Please, I would love
We'll
to come
see.
back. I'm
We'll
a
see.
phone call away, babe.
Should I? Comment below. We'll see. We'll see.
You should comment below. I mean, I got all those fan favorite comments, so y'all can do this.
What is it? TikTok, do your thing.
Listen.
But yeah, so this was the Dean's Room. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you had fun. I appreciate you for coming and supporting, and I love you so much.
I love you.
Yes, now, before we go, one last thing. Where can everyone else in the world find you on social media?
All of my social medias are Lady Queef. Instagram. Don't follow me on Twitter. Yeah. TikTok. Lady Queef.
Okay, just Lady Queef. Simple as it is. Just Lady Queef. I love it. Now, you know what you did?
What I do?
You spilled the tea in the Dean's Room. Till next time, everyone, remember to go to District West every Monday night Doors open at 8 o'clock, showtime at 9 p.m. for Drag Master Class 2. Don't miss it. Bye. Morning announcements for Drag Master. Imagine.
Good morning, Drag Master students. Today is Friday. For lunch, we have tater tots with pizza.
Oh my gosh, high school pizza.
Okay, I would live. I don't care.
Like, it's so greasy. Oh, I love it.
I love it too. The square ones.
Yes.
Get that little ranch packet.
Oh my god, the Salisbury steak and the pizza days were my
Yes,
favorite.
yes, the Salisbury steak. My god. I low-key like the hamburger days too.
Okay.
It's like a
every day.
cheeseburger.
Just every day.
It's just a cheeseburger.
Or
you know?
the chicken sandwich ones.
They did just have chicken sandwiches. I wouldn't eat the chicken though.
Oh.